150,000 blocks. A 100 by 100 area. All the way down to bedrock. 12 hours spent just to get 10% of the way through. Just to flatten. Just to get to here. As I pull my pickaxe out, I think back to when I had this idea at first. One that I did not know would take as long as it has just to get here. As I mine these last few blocks just to flatten the area out. I begin to think maybe this was a bad idea. But it gives me the impression that if you work hard on something and you finish it, it makes you feel amazing. Currently at block 58, and it will be going down all the way to 3. And I cannot fathom how much longer this will take. But I will finish what I have started. But not today. Well, hello everybody, my name is Bearman, and welcome back to my world documentation series. I just wanted to show off the new project that I have that is going to be taking up the next couple of weeks. But it's not going to be all that I show. Here I have a gigantic amount of sugar cane that I'm going to be throwing into some composters up top here, right outside the big hole. I found this design from a video that I just decided to look up because I needed a whole bunch of sugar cane, but don't really need this much, so I'm turning it into bone meal. And these two machines right here are what produces so much. It's about, let me look at my notes here. It's about 4.5 stacks for 10 minutes, and that's per machine. So, yeah, that's around 27 stacks an hour. Wait. Yeah, 27 stacks an hour. That's per machine as well. As, there might be a few losses or whatever, but that's fine. It doesn't matter. And, most of that will be going right here into bone meal for my wood farm and things like that. But here's the hole. As you probably saw from the intro of me taking out the last little blocks just to get the area flattened. Over there in the hole next to the big glass patch is a skeleton spawner, which this is the first one I found in this world, along with a spider spawner that I found a couple days ago in one of my mines. Now, right now we're going to be going over here to trade some glass with my villagers after sleeping. And yeah, I'm going to make some emeralds because I might as well. Kind of burned out for digging. And I'm going to do a little bit of other stuff. Maybe start building another building before I go back. Because I've been doing that for the past couple of days. And it's kind of stressful. Or not stressful. It relieves stress. Just doing something repetitive. But I've been doing it for a while. So I'm going to take a little break and make some emeralds. And I'll see you in a minute. So, I hope you do, just to say, I hope you do like the time-lapse that I did. It was cut up a lot, and didn't really want to time-lapse the entire thing, or that would be an entire video's worth of stuff, and I forgot to bring my minecarts back up. I came back up for whatever reason, but I'm just going to show some things that changed from the last episode. I went down here and got an entire shulker box of materials and started another mine. Now, the fact that it's gone means we're going to have to walk all the way down, which I don't want to, but we're going to. So I'm just going to talk. That hole was the idea for the next big project. It's going to bring a lot of materials. It's already got me like 5 stacks of iron, or a lot of coal, and once I get down a little farther, it's going to get me diamonds and redstone and lapis, and more importantly to me, stone. A humongous amount of stone, which I already have like over 8 double chests full already. And a whole bunch of dirt, which I don't really need that much. But me coming back here is just to show off what I did beforehand, before I got the idea. Now we're coming up on the minecart, I do believe. I don't know why. Oh, I know why. Because I flew back home out here. We're about 300 blocks away in a forest on the above, and I started digging this out, and then I thought to dig a huge hole, which I do believe at the beginning of the video it cut off how many blocks it was. It's over 650,000 blocks need to be mined all the way down, and that's going to vary a little bit depending because of the hills and everything that was on top, but not by much. Now I dug this hole and then started over there and kind of just left it. Now I'm not going to be doing anything because I got a lot of digging for me in the future, and I did this to get a whole bunch of diamonds or whatever, some more diamonds. I didn't even get any from doing this. I got a lot of lapis and redstone, but why isn't the minecart making noise? I'm really confused about this. But that's basically all I wanted to show off in this video. The next one is going to be all about the hole, most likely, or a couple of new buildings, if I muster up the idea for one, because the end plaza, I can't really think of anything else to put in it. But I can come up with something. I mean, the big dig, or whatever it shall be named if the name changes. The point of it is to put a mob farm or some sort of farm there. I actually found a skeleton spawner, my first one ever, I may include. So I've got a zombie spawner in this world, a skeleton spawner, and a spider spawner, which I didn't show running down the tract in there, which is down in this track, actually. So I've got all 3 spawners, and they're going to be in different places, but one is actually going to be in my little industrial district that I'm making, or whatever I decide to call it. So I already have the 2 sugarcane farms, which produce a stupid amount of sugarcane, so these aren't going to matter anymore. This really won't matter because I can just sell paper and now, which means my little idea, which I never talked about in the other videos, is oh no, oh, that's the ravine. It's this. I just glassed it over so I wouldn't lose any blocks. But my idea in this world is the world goes on for millions of blocks or whatever, but I'm only going to be living in these, and whatever is produced here or whatever block is broken, I do not want it to get lost. There would be no block destruction from now on. Every block counts. That means I'm going to be picking up everything I break, which is why there's so many chests over here of stone, because I don't want to lose anything. Now, the good thing about this these 2 sugarcane farms, which I don't remember if I said this or not, I'll put the link to the video that I found this for in the description. It's still putting them in there, isn't it? Yeah. We're gonna back up from that. These 2 sugarcane farms means that I can trade for emeralds with villagers with no impact on how many blocks there are. Like I was trading glass which is from sand, which is over here, which is all flattened pretty much, except for what's underneath the little village that I've created. It's not man, it look like a lot, but this is a lot of sand that is just gone now because they've been traded with villagers. This and whatever is left from the smelting is all the glass that I'm gonna have left from this. I don't think I'm gonna trade any of it, but if I do, I'm gonna have to find another place to dig. I know there's a little desert not too far that way, but whatever. Now, I said in the last one I would go for a big dig in the nether to get netherite, but I've got a new pickaxe there. I actually lost my one of my normal pickaxe, the non-silk touch one, putting the beacon in at the big hole over there. So I made a whole bunch of other ones with the netherite that I already had, all silk touch, and this one, of course, not that one. It's in a shulker box somewhere. I have another normal one. That's the only normal one. Every piece of stone that I'm mining is going to be silk touch, and I made all of them originally for the nether expedition to get a crap ton of netherite, but I realized how long that will take. I've got a gigantic hole that I've dug and I only got about 10 out of it, and it took me a couple of hours to get 10, and I decided that's for another day. Maybe when this project is done we can dig a giant hole in the nether too, but not in the same fashion. So that's really all I wanted to show off today. And next one is most likely just going to be a big time lapse or something along the lines. Oh, and the time lapse in this video was had 2 different viewpoints, because I realized with just the first person viewpoint, me digging just looks like a big blur. So I put another person up here to record, and over here. So the next one is most likely going to be a whole bunch of mining, Maybe I'll throw in something else in there too. But whatever it is, we'll see when the time comes over the next week. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Oh, and Twitter link in the description.